Did you know you can buy a full tiny home kit at Home Depot, delivered right to your driveway? From steel-framed ADUS to cozy wood cottages, today we're counting down 7 of the best designs you can actually order right now. Let's dive in. Kicking off our list is the Chill Out 305 ADU kit, one of the most approachable entries in Home Depot's catalog. This 305 square foot steel frame kit arrives pre-panelized, which means you don't need heavy construction experience to assemble it. At just over 1 bedroom and 1 bath, the Chill Out model is perfect for transforming unused backyard space into a guest suite, a private home office, or even a short-term rental. Buyers consistently highlight its flexibility. The frame system allows you to design interiors that fit your needs without worrying about structural compromise. The steel construction also makes it resistant to termites, mold, and the weather fluctuations that can easily wear down traditional wood. Reviewers mention how quick the delivery and setup process feels compared to a ground-up build, with many completing assembly in a matter of weeks once the foundation is ready. The best part? Its size hits the sweet spot. Small enough to qualify as a genuine tiny home, but spacious enough for a comfortable queen bed, full bathroom, and kitchenette. If you've been itching to test the waters of tiny living, or add an ADU for rental income, this model keeps things simple, sturdy, and stylish. Next up is the Rose Cottage 444 steel kit, a cleverly designed 2-bedroom tiny home that expands possibilities without ballooning costs. At 444 square feet, it's a standout for families or hosts who want more than just a studio-style layout. The Rose Cottage is built with a steel frame, meaning durability is front and center, resistant to pests, fire, and weather extremes. What sets this kit apart is its thoughtful design. The 2 bedrooms are separated by a central living area, giving privacy that many tiny homes can't offer. Reviewers highlight how this model works beautifully as an accessory dwelling unit for aging parents, or as a profitable Airbnb rental that can sleep 4 comfortably. Its steel framing system also appeals to first-time builders, since the prefabricated panels fit together more like a large puzzle than a traditional construction project. Customers rave about the versatility. Some transform the 2nd bedroom into a home office or hobby space, while others keep it as a cozy bunk room for guests. And because it's only 444 square feet, it qualifies as a true tiny home while still delivering real house vibes. It's the perfect choice for anyone who doesn't want to sacrifice livability in exchange for going small. The FrameUpNow Cottage Tiny 484 offers a classic look with a pitched roof and warm, wood frame construction that feels instantly welcoming. At 484 square feet, this model strikes a balance between compact living and comfortable space, making it an excellent fit for anyone dreaming of a full-time downsized lifestyle or a vacation retreat. Unlike steel frame kits, the FrameUpNow Cottage delivers a traditional build experience. Buyers often describe it as the tiny home that feels like a real house, thanks to its customizable floor plan and charming exterior. The pitched roof design not only boosts its curb appeal, but also allows for loft-style storage or sleeping areas, adding functionality without taking up more ground space. Reviews highlight how the kit simplifies construction. Pre-cut components, detailed instructions, and all the essentials shipped together. Many homeowners love how adaptable it is. You can finish it with rustic wood siding for a cabin look, or paint it sleek and modern for an urban backyard vibe. It's especially popular with DIY enthusiasts who want a hands-on project but still appreciate the clarity of a guided system. With just enough square footage to host friends or family, the FrameUpNow Cottage Tiny 484 blends coziness with practical design in a way that appeals to both seasoned minimalists and first-time tiny home buyers. For those craving more space without losing tiny home charm, the Bedrock Craftsman 2-bed 863 delivers in style. At 863 square feet, it's one of the largest kits in Home Depot's lineup, giving you true house-level comfort in a downsized footprint. Built with a steel frame, this model combines strength with a traditional craftsman aesthetic that feels timeless. What makes the Bedrock Craftsman shine is its layout. With 2 full bedrooms and a bathroom, it's suitable for small families, couples, or even as a long-term rental property. The open living room flows naturally into a kitchen space, creating the kind of usability you'd expect in a conventional home. Reviewers often mention how its scale allows for actual furniture, so you're not forced into only tiny solutions like fold-up tables or micro-appliances. The steel frame construction provides long-lasting durability and peace of mind, particularly in regions prone to termites, humidity, or storms. Customers also love the blend of traditional looks with modern building techniques, noting that it's a perfect forever downsized home rather than just a backyard addition. If you want a tiny home that doesn't feel too tiny, the Bedrock Craftsman 2-bed 863 hits the sweet spot between practicality and architectural beauty. Taking things in a bold architectural direction, the HUD 1 A-frame moose cabin offers a striking alternative to boxy tiny homes. This 19 by 23-foot kit embodies the iconic A-frame silhouette, steep roof lines, soaring ceilings, and a cabin-in-the-woods vibe that immediately sparks adventure. At roughly 437 square feet, it's compact yet spacious thanks to its vertical design. The A-frame style isn't just about looks, it's also practical. The sharply pitched roof sheds snow and rain easily, making it ideal for mountain or lakeside retreats. Inside, the open-plan layout can be tailored to include a sleeping loft, compact kitchen, and cozy sitting area with natural light flooding in through floor-to-ceiling windows. Reviews often describe it as the dream getaway build, especially for DIYers who want a kit that feels different from traditional ADUS. Buyers love how this cabin becomes a conversation piece on any property, blending nostalgia with modern usability. Many point out how the design invites creativity. Rustic finishes can turn it into a log cabin look, while sleek glass and minimalist interiors make it Instagram-worthy. If you've ever dreamed of a dramatic escape that feels like it leapt from a travel magazine, the HUD 1 A-frame Moose delivers that magic in kit form. If sleek modern lines are more your style, the Studio Shed Summit 800A feels like a designer home dropped into the tiny house category. With 800 square feet of livable space, this wood frame kit is one of the largest and most polished offerings available through Home Depot. Studio Shed is a respected name in the ADU industry, and the Summit series brings that reputation for craftsmanship directly to your backyard. The Summit 800A comes with a flexible floor plan, room for 1 or 2 bedrooms, a full kitchen, and an open living area that rivals many small apartments. Its contemporary design emphasizes clean geometry, oversized windows, and seamless indoor-outdoor flow. Reviewers note how premium it feels compared to simpler kits, with many calling it a small home that looks architect-designed. Because it's engineered as an accessory dwelling unit, the Summit is perfect for long-term use, a rental, guest suite, or even a downsized primary residence. Buyers also rave about Studio Shed's detailed instructions and customer support, which makes the DIY assembly process far less intimidating for first-timers. For those who want modern aesthetics paired with real usability, the Summit 800A proves that tiny living doesn't mean giving up comfort or style. Closing our list with a showstopper, the Getaway Pad Roof-Deck 540 redefines what a tiny home can be by adding an outdoor living space you'll never want to leave. At 540 square feet, this steel frame kit comes with a 1-bedroom layout and, most impressively, a built-in rooftop deck. Perfect for stargazing, sunset cocktails, or simply expanding your square footage upward. The interior is cleverly arranged to maximize livability, with enough space for a bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, and living area. But it's the roof deck that wins buyers over. Reviews highlight how it transforms the entire experience, giving the home a luxury feel that's rare in this size range. Owners love hosting friends up top, turning a modest footprint into a social hub that feels twice as large. The steel framing ensures long-term durability, while the modern design elements make it stand out in any setting. Many customers point out its appeal for short-term rental potential. After all, who wouldn't want to stay in a tiny home with its own private rooftop lounge? For those who want tiny living with a big wow factor, the Getaway Pad Roof-Deck 540 sits at the top of Home Depot's lineup. And if you're still craving more, don't miss this video, where I reveal the most incredible tiny houses you can actually book on Airbnb. Click here now. I'll see you there.